Alright guys, here we go with a new video. It seems like I'm getting lazy now because I'm calling it NM marketing rather than, network marketing, but whatever. So, basically we have network marketing tactics. So this is the good stuff. This is going to be the actual tactics that I use to harness the power of network marketing and basically apply it into actionable things we can use to actually get some results. So, let's get started. So basically we're going to start with, the tried and true one, and that is referrals. A lot of people, with anything, you should always ask for referrals and sales anyway. But referrals is just based on, let's assume the person you're talking to isn't really interested in network marketing. They're not interested in it. All the stuff you tell them, it don't work. Well, fine. That's cool. You can still be friends. There's still value in them, however. And ask for a referral. And here's the thing. Obviously, the way I start with it, I say, look, you think I was real pushy, you think I'm getting upset with you, or you feel like I made you uncomfortable anyway, usually they're going to say no. And what I would do to get some good referrals is giving incentives. Look, in the Empower Network, you get paid 100% commissions. So that means I would tell somebody, I would say, look, if you show me like such and such people, you don't have to be invested in anyway, but you refer these people to me, and you give me a certain amount of people, or you give me anybody that joins, I'll give you a couple of dollars per person who joins. You get 100% commissions. Mostly affiliate commissions work the same way anyway. So even if you give them 20% of 100, let's say you give them 30% of $125, that's really like $35 or $36. You think it wouldn't be valuable for them to give you a list of real people? And then they're going to give you a list of people. And to be honest with you, if you're cool, or even if you don't know them, if you weren't overly pushy, they'll realize, hey, what can they say is no. And, it is that simple. Yeah, you can ask yourself the question, oh, well, what if they get upset that they gave them a phone number or something like that? Well, give them a Facebook. Don't get so personal, give them a phone number. Give them a Facebook and do a Facebook message. And then, whatever it takes, or an email, whatever. Do you feel comfortable? But I ask for the phone number, and I call them up, and I say, look, I know a friend of a friend. His name is John Smith, and John Smith advised me that you're a smart guy, and I'm expanding my business. I'm a pretty successful person. Let's have a conversation. I'm not even talking about a business. I want to see what this person is about. Wow, Caesar, I want to see what this person's about first. So I talked to him from a point of... Ooh, I had some sneezing. But anyway... where was I? So like I said, I give incentives and I see what they're about first. So once again, I'm having a conversation with them, not coming from a point of need. I'm coming from a point of basically authority. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm on. This is what I can do for you, and have a conversation, sit down, and then it goes from there. Even if you get some referrals, right there, you're building a list of people. Questions that I would ask. Who's good at sales? Who is good with people? That goes back to that introverted type I said. I go to the sales because people in sales have bonus structures, so they understand the concept. And they can also usually understand, see a good opportunity when they see it. Who is looking for a business? Again, people that are actively looking. Who is looking to make extra cash? And going back, I incentivize them to do this. I actually built a referral network to empower you with 100% commissions and split it with them for a referral. I've done this with other businesses that I've done. I'll say, look, you may not want to do this, but you bring people to me and I'll pay you for it. And most people jump on that. The little thing about the $10,000 referral, that's a little trick that I found. That if somebody ends up making $10,000, I usually give somebody $2,000 or $3,000. Something like that. That is a really big incentive that really usually works. However, I don't know if I'm going to employ that with the Empower Network because, honestly, it is very likely somebody can get to that, and it's very likely I'd be paying that a lot. So, I don't know if I'm going to use that, but that's just a thought. So, moving on, the next thing is going to be events. So, basically, you go to events, seminars, even parties, and you meet people. You already network on Facebook anyway. You could do a follow-up and see what they want to start a conversation, like I said. I'm gonna get a lot more. A lot of this I already covered in the plan. So, if you already haven't looked at that, look at it again, and it really goes into a depth about the method and the concept of how I approach people. But this video is basically for the how to get in front of people, other than the people you already know, like using Facebook and stuff like that. Meetup.com. This is a very unknown site, and I'm actually going to create a video dedicated to this site, but I implore you all to go to it. For those of you to be like, well, Alex, it sounds good to go to events, but I don't know events other than parties. Well, Meetup.com will pair you with things that you're interested in, or things that you know, or things that you do, and it will pair you with other people that actually hold events in your local area. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina right now, and I'm a Bears fan, I'm a Bulls fan. There's an event even for that during the season. And I could meet people, we could just talk about that, and then we may segue into conversations about what they're on, or what I'm on, and what I do, and things like that. This is probably the best tactic to really use, and this is something a lot of people don't know about. This site is an extremely good site. I recommend you go to it. I will be doing a video soon just on this. www.meetup.com. In fact, I recommend you pause this video just to scan the site just to see. But anyway, the next thing is find a group of people that's based on your network. That's basically an offset of meetup.com. And basically, if you look on the right, this is a picture of the website. As you can see, that little symbol they have, Meetup. And moving on to the next one. This is also a really good one, fishbowl method. I know majority of you women get your hair styled, get your hair tuned up. You don't get it tuned up as much as I think you should, but you do. And I know as a guys, we go to a barber. But whatever stylist we deal with, why do I use that? Because the fishbowl method is basically a method of you taking a fishbowl or a jar, whatever you want to take, but use something that's big. Fishbowl's a good size. What you do is you go to the barber if you're a guy, and this, I think, works a little bit better with barbers than it does hairstylists. Because to be honest with you, I know y'all stuff can be kind of expensive. I see why seeing some of y'all, but it can be. Versus a barber, if you're willing to spend $30 or $40, just say, look, I'm offering you a free haircut. Put your cards in, or I like to do a month worth because I get more cards that way. Which, if you get so I usually do $60. Put say, look, go to my barber because I'm cool with them. Be like, look, I want to do this fishbowl. I want to get these people to put these cards in here, and we're gonna do a drawing. You draw it out, get the card, and let them do it. They get it, and then I take the cards. A lot of times I have 100 cards. I'll go in there for $60. If I divide 60 times 100. Then I think it's like either $6 per person, 6 times 10, no, it's 60 cents per lead. And if they have a business card, I already know that they do a business of some type. Those are very good, high quality leads. And then I'll call them and say, hey, you did the fishbowl thing. I'm probably going to be doing that soon. You didn't win. Sorry about that. But anyway, my name is Alan. I actually want to meet up with you, blah, 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 blah. And you can do that unlimited barbershops. You can walk to a barbershop and do that. I mean, those are very good leads. And you can do that. Use your imagination for like different places. I know generally it's used for restaurants or businesses, or like those restaurants are right outside of corporate parts that really cater to them. So, I may go a little bit more in depth on that, but, moving forward for right now. Right now you have the Facebook and other social networks. How many Facebook friends do you have? You might want to start with them. 600, 500, 400, 300. How many Twitter fam do you have? Usually I don't really mess with that. LinkedIn content tend to be more sophisticated, but this is no different than if they have linked up with you with LinkedIn, they already respect you as a business person. So LinkedIn is very good. Facebook is very good. I tend to go with Facebook first, especially if you're brand new. And this helps you build a warm market. Once again, the plan reference a lot of that other stuff. The next thing is drop cards and flash bills. I love these because this is really kind of, this is the only time you hear me use this word, but this is semi-ratchet to be honest with you, but it works. I will drop cards on the floor of a grocery store. I will drop cards on the floor of my barbershop. I will drop cards on the floor of gas stations, especially gas stations. I will drop them everywhere, especially where I know there's a big, traffic of people on a daily basis. And, get the ones that look like money, and they are very useful as business cards as well. But what I usually do is I'll slap a 1-800 number on them, and you don't have to do that. Just slap a website on them. But I usually like to slap a 1-800 number on them. And you basically say, do you want a lot of these? Call this. Or go here. And then I have a little video with an email, with a name, email, and phone number. And I'll be honest with you, these work like a charm. And you could buy like 1,000 of these for $60. And now I know this costs a little money, and I said, hey, network marketing is free. But these are tactics that if you've already gone through your people, they allow you to expand on that. So basically, I hope this was useful. If you have any other things I haven't thought of, please add them on. If you have any other questions, because these are the top ones that I liked. I have other ones, but I really don't think that, a lot of people will be willing to do them. So I don't even waste the time talking about them. So other than that, thank you so much, guys. And until then, this is Alan Anderson signing out.